Hi everybody, I'm Charlie. Welcome again to Charlie Travels. Today we have a very exciting episode near and dear to my heart. 3 things to do in Greenpoint at 7 a.m. We're talking Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Brooklyn is one of the boroughs of New York City. It is next to Manhattan, across the river, and right below Queens, across from a river. Greenpoint is one of the close-in neighborhoods in Brooklyn. When we say close-in, I mean it's close in towards Manhattan. So for people commuting into Manhattan regularly, Greenpoint is close to the commute. So we call it close-in. It's not accessible by that many trains. There's buses that go everywhere through Brooklyn. There's the G train that goes through Greenpoint, but most of the time, if you want to explore Greenpoint, you're going to have to be walking or biking, or in my case, I will be taking my moped this morning through Brooklyn. And I wake up early a lot because I'm a yoga teacher. That's one of my gigs, and so I go around, I teach people yoga, often in the early morning. Besides that, I'm just an annoying morning person. I wake up and I'm ready to go. I wake up cheerful. It is one of my worst qualities ever, but that's the way I was made. So if you happen to be in Brooklyn or exploring New York and maybe you have jet lag or maybe you find yourself awake early in the morning, here's what I would do if I wanted to spend an early morning in Greenpoint exploring. First, I would take a walk through Greenpoint. This is going to be easy if you take a train to get there, because you will have to walk probably to most of these locations. Walking through Greenpoint is just a joy. There's a lot of foliage, especially in the springtime. There's a lot of old brownstones, really interesting buildings, very interesting people. It's very residential, so it's where a lot of people live, and then kind of huddled within this residences, there's lots of nice cafes, bars, restos. There's just so many fun things to taste and see and do in this neighborhood. We're going to start off this morning by going to a bakery. It is one of my favorite bakeries in Greenpoint. They have a very good sourdough, highly recommend. Also, if you want to get a croissant or just a little snack, a little bite, this is a great place to go. I had a phase a couple of months ago where I was getting a baguette a day from here, and I was trying to eat the entire baguette, so I highly recommend their baguettes if you want to try that baguette diet. Bakery is also fun if it's a rainy day. It's rainy, cloudy, cold, and you just need a place to get away and sit for a while. It's a fun place to sit around. It smells amazing because they're baking bread, and just generally, it's a cool vibe. It's a cool vibe in the shop. So if it happens to be a rainy day, you can sit here and read a book. Just chill for a second. If it's not raining, here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue walking or biking to our next location. I thought it would be great if we were going to be biking or walking to, before we go to Transmitter Park, stop and get some coffee, because that's one of the ways I am a morning person, is by having that coffee. So we're going to check out Rhythm. This, I don't know how to tell you this, but this cafe has 4.8 star reviews on Google, which is a feat in New York City to get reviews that good. So the neighborhood clearly likes this place. They're known for their coffee, their espresso. Their owners are a big part of the community, and their coffee has really good reviews. So let's go get a cup of coffee and then walk down to Transmitter Park and have our snack, our coffee, and enjoy the views. It has one of my favorite, I will call it, hidden gems in Brooklyn. There's a park at the end of this street. It's called Transmitter Park. And it's not very big. It's not a big park by any standard, but it is great. It's very great. Just down the road a little ways is a much bigger park, and so people tend to go there if they have kids, there's playgrounds. Transmitter Park is small, but it is fantastic for a peace of mind if you want to get that in the city. There's wonderful views of Manhattan. You get to go right up to the water, which helps calm you down. There's green space if you want to lay or read a book. There's plenty of benches, and it's what I'm always looking for in New York is a place where there's not a crowd of people all the time. And sometimes, there's more or less people here, but Transmitter Park tends to be a place where I can go and get some peace of mind when I need it. It's days like this that I feel lucky to live in New York. It's just a nice, beautiful day. It's spring, and it is great to be out here. It is. I am lucky to live here. Let me know in the comments below again if you'd like to see any more videos, like maybe what to do in Greenpoint in the afternoon or another neighborhood in Brooklyn. And thanks so much for tuning in. It's a true pleasure. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, you can feel free to follow me on my Patreon. Can't wait to see you again soon. Peace to you. Peace to you.
Bye. Bye. Careful.